Rent where you live and buy what you can rent, or you can do rent to own, or you can create passive income. I'm gonna get crap for this video, I'm sure, but it is what it is. I call it like it is. So look, the old adage of I'm gonna live in the same house for 20-30 years, retire to the same poor job, and then I'm gonna maybe, who knows, right? Nobody does that anymore, or I don't do that anymore. Heck, we've moved in the past 2 years, we moved I think 6 different times. So I mean, you know, when you do the math, let me get to that. Mathematically, investing strategically does not make sense. And I know you've heard it all growing up. You got to go get a good job, and you got to have a little savings, a little 401k, and you got to buy your house, and you got a mortgage, and blah. Shoot me now, Joe Rogan would say. Give me an example. Let's say you buy a $400,000 home. You put $25,000 or $30,000, whatever the percentage is. I think it's 20 to 25% into the home as a down payment. Then you start making the monthly mortgage payments. And of course, they give you this false story that once one day you own the home, it'll be freaking clear, which never happens, by the way. Stop paying taxes on that home for 1 year and see what happens. See who owns it after that, even if you did pay it all off. You invest $400,000 in a period of 30 years. By the time you're done paying it off, the home may be worth $600,000, maybe $700,000, depends on the market, depends on the location. So whoop-de-doo, you have a $300K appreciation for over the period of time, right? If you would have took that same $400,000 and invested in, let's say, mobile homes, rentals, how much would you have actually gained in a period of 30 years, 15 years, 10 years? The math. And look, I can make a video more specific, strip, where I can actually show you numbers and show you what I'm talking about. But just the thought of, let's say I'm going to put $20,000 to $25,000 down on something that I'm going to own, you know, at the end of the day, you're not only going to own that mortgage every month, but you also have what's HOA fees. You have taxes at the end of the year. You have now, if something breaks in the home, you're your own landlord, only you're not going to make anything out of it. So it does not make sense for you to say, I'm going to buy a $400,000 or $500,000 house or more to live in it just to be there and say it's mine one day. Buy what you can rent, meaning what's going to make you money, and rent where you live and avoid all these hassles. If something breaks, it's going to be taken care of. You don't have to pay HOA fees. You don't have to pay all these taxes every year. And at the end of the day, if you want to move tomorrow, move tomorrow. Move the next day and keep going.